Good evening, guys. My name is Melisa Porcic, and for the interview project, I had the pleasure of interviewing Patty Green. She is the manager of the Community Table Bistro that is located on Wilkinson Boulevard. As a Charlotte resident, it is hard to find a restaurant that makes me feel like I am at home. Most times, I am totally ignored as soon as I walk through the door. My classmate introduced me to the Community Table Bistro about 2 years ago. Since then, I drop by 4 days out the week to have lunch after my classes. What brings me to there so often is the delicious food and the outstanding customer service. While eating there, I noticed how patient and attentive each employee is to every customer that walked through the door. I knew I had to speak to the manager and examine how she leads her employees so effectively. On March 20th, 2018, Patty and I sat down for a formal interview. During this interview, Ms. Green highlighted the four functions of management and how each step builds on the other. She expressed how creating a descriptive action plan helps guide her employees and her to what is required to reach their goal. Making decisions is a big part of planning. At the end of every month, Patty calculates the restaurant sales. She then evaluates what areas her team is doing well in and the areas they are doing poorly in. After she makes a decision, she creates a plan for the following month to enhance performance. Decision making is definitely one of my strengths and when it comes to this field. I am very good at defining problems and then collecting data to understand what caused it. Brainstorming is my favorite because I like coming up with different options, picking the best option, and executing. It might be nerve wracking for some people, however, it motivates me to think more effectively. Miss Green calls a meeting every Monday morning before the restaurant opens. There, she distributes different responsibilities to each employee to make sure they are able to follow through. Organizing plays a big role in that. Organizing is also one of my other strengths. In order to effectively distribute responsibilities in the workplace, a manager must build relationship with their staff, which in fact is also one of my strengths. Relationship building is a soft skill that I believe needs to be taught to every business and administration student. Some ways I developed positive relationship skills is giving people my time and learning how to give and take feedback. During the interview, Ms. Green expressed to me that communication is the key to improve companies' morale and productivity. Communication is also another one of my weaknesses. For me, it is hard to put into words how I am feeling or what needs to be done. Knowing the right words to use is vital when managing different types of employees. Motivating employees helps their self esteem and productivity. Yes, talking is one part of communication, however, listening is definitely equally important. Listening is one of my weaknesses. When someone is voicing their opinion and I believe I have a better one, I tend to lose focus and not effectively listen. This is a nasty habit I need to break out of. Multitasking is also one of my weaknesses. As a manager, Ms. Green assured me that multitasking is a part of a everyday basis. Some advice that she gave me to make multitasking easier is to prepare a to-do list, make sure to know which task needs to be done first, and knowing how to deal with interruptions. I researched many different opportunities for me to enter into this field, which include volunteering my time to work in different types of food industries so I can get a better understanding of management roles. There are also management training programs in Charlotte. This is a great idea because it is more hands on. On the other hand, the best opportunity I have received was from Patty Green herself. She informed me that to do an internship at the Community Table Bistro would be awesome. I'm able to personally shadow Patty and understand what she goes through during a week. The food industry is very competitive, which is going to be a threat as a upcoming manager. Finding a competitive advantage is going to be a key in building a long customer base.